But sometimes people intentionally do things to harm themselves, like this next topic, which freaks me out. An Italian model has over 60% of his body covered in tattoos, including his eyes. He permanently injected his eyeballs with black ink. Christian says he did it because he wants to look like an alien and eventually wants 90% of his body covered. We asked ophthalmologist Dr. Kerry Assil to join us because I can't imagine this is good. And I'm assuming he paid money for this and didn't receive money in exchange,
right.
like in the trial. So what could this do to you?
Well, you could actually initially argue that he is hoping to receive money because he's a model and he's trying to bring attention to himself. But what's interesting is most people go, in our society, fortunately, go out of their way to make their eyes look more white, resorting to things such as, Visine or even controversial surgeries to get the red out of their eyes and so forth. So it's rare, fortunately very rare, to see somebody trying to bring this kind of attention to themselves by doing this to their eyes.
So this is an injection into the conjunctiva, the white part of his eye.
It's underneath the conjunctiva. You have to stain the sclera, really. So it's the layer, it's the deeper layer, and therein lies some of the problem. First off, even in the best case scenario, he's going to now, someday as he decides that maybe he doesn't want to be 100% tattooed, he'll go to a skin specialist and they'll use lasers to get rid of a lot of the tattoos on his body, but he won't be able to do that with his eyes. This is not going to be a bad hair day. This is permanent for the rest of his life. You can't undo what he's done to his eyes.
Well, he's succeeding because he is looking like an alien.
He does. He looks straight out of the X-Files.
So this requires a lot of repeat injections and into the eye wall. And with that, when people go to tattoo parlors and they have a bad experience, they might get a little infection on their skin and so forth. An infection in the eye wall is very different than that. You don't have a lot of blood vessels there to fight off the infection. And so you can get a devastating infection that could theoretically eat all the way into the eyes. So I guess the bottom line is for better or worse, don't try to change the color of your eyes at this point in time. Medical science just hasn't caught up to being able to do that in a reliable, safe, and reversible way.
That's a great point, Dr. Assil. Thank you for that explanation.